Hey guys, it's Rebecca from Work with Soul. I am so excited to be here on the Social Life blog. So, to give you a little intro of what I'll be writing or talking about in the blogs and in the videos, there's going to be four main things. And then today, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can set up a daily ritual, which is one of the very first things I do with all of my clients. Really, whatever their goals are, this is going to help you set up your foundation for success. It's one of the main things I've done in my life, and I still do, that really grounds me into the energy I want to have and hold and who I want to be each day, and make sure that I am ready to take on whatever life throws at me. So, throughout all of the blogs and the videos, I will be working with 4 key principles, which are the core of the Work with Soul process. So step 1 is getting soul-centered, and that's what we're going to be talking a bit about today in terms of setting up a daily ritual for you. Now, being soul-centered really means being centered in soul or in yourself, your highest self. Some people call that God or the universe or love or grace, highest self. Whatever you call it doesn't matter. You really want to be centered in that, because when you're really connected to not only yourself but your biggest strengths and a lot of your purpose of why you're here and who you need to be on this planet in order to be the most fulfilled and to contribute your your gifts to everyone else in the world to make it a better place. Next step or next principle after getting soul-centered is to create alignment. Alignment means you are aimed up towards where you want to go. So when you're getting soul-centered, you're connecting into who you really are and who you want to be. Alignment is getting super crystal clear about where you want to go. What are your goals? What's your dream job? What do you want to do to move you from where you are to where you want to be? And this means making sure your thoughts, your feelings, your actions, your choices are all matching up with where you want to go. And if they're not, stripping some things away or releasing and clearing out some things that are not in alignment. The third step of the process is to create conscious plans and take big, bold, aligned action. So once you start connecting into who you are, creating alignment in your life, you're going to want to start to match all of that beautiful sense of being with some doing. So the inner strength, all of your inner power is reflected out through your big, bold actions. This is where we start to hit some roadblocks and we'll make some breakthroughs, and I'll talk more about some resources for that step. And then the final step of the process is to really integrate and connect. Integration means we're not trying to live in a land of extremes where we're this or that. We're integrating and pulling it all in so you can really have and do it all based on what you truly want and desire. And the connect piece is, again, that piece of integration, but also connecting yourself with the people, the tribes, the communities that you need to best support you and that you need to also serve. And this is super important because we don't live in a vacuum or bubble by ourselves. And when you have people behind you in a community that you can really resonate with and make an impact with, you're going to feel incredibly empowered, inspired, and motivated to do more. And you'll be helping people, helping each other along the way. So those are the 4 principles that we'll be talking about: getting soul-centered, getting aligned, creating alignment, conscious planning and taking big, bold action, and then integrating and connecting. So today, we're going to talk about creating your daily ritual. And a daily ritual is really a sacred time and space for you to really connect into yourself and the energy that you most want to feel or you most need to feel in your life right now. And This is important for a number of reasons. If you think about the way we maintain our health and our bodies, we eat a few meals throughout the day or some snacks, we drink water. In terms of our hygiene, we take showers, we wash our face, we brush our teeth. So we have all these rituals that we do around our food and our bodies. Now, when it comes to your soul and your spiritual self, you also have to do things that take care of you and that feed you on a spiritual level. So your daily ritual is really your soul food. If you don't take time every day to tap into your spiritual self, what do you think is going to happen? You're probably going to feel pretty disconnected. And when you're disconnected from that part of yourself, you lose a ton of your power and energy because you're not connected to the divine aspect of you. So this is a way to guarantee this non-negotiable time with yourself, with your soul, and then you can really bring that into your work and whatever you do, hence working with soul. So the ways you can set this up is to give yourself a little tiny chunk of time to get started and to make some commitments around it. My teacher taught me commitment is the first step to happiness. So if you want more happiness in your life, this is a great place to start. So ask yourself right now, before we go any further, how do I most want to feel right now at this point in your life? How do you most want to feel? Think about whatever that is. Maybe it's grounded, maybe it's connected, maybe it's inspired, maybe it's energized, maybe it's soulful. Whatever that is, be super clear. And then now ask yourself, what's something you can do 5, 10, maybe max 15 minutes every day in order to help you feel that way? Now, whatever that activity is, that's what you're going to want to start to create a ritual around. Now, some rituals are like meditation, daily meditations. Some are daily walks. Some are writing or journaling, making a certain type of list. Prayer can be a ritual. Some sort of self-care for your body can be a ritual. There are so many different things you can do, so you're not limited to any of these examples. You just want to explore whatever will make you feel that way. And there's a few little guidelines you want to follow to make sure that your ritual is set up for success. And the first one is it should be easy. If it's super hard and challenging, you're probably not going to commit to doing it every day. So make sure it's really easy. The second thing is it needs to be simple. If it's this complex thing with all these different steps and these things that you need to be in place first, again, you're going to hit some roadblocks and bottlenecks, and you're probably not going to do it. So simple, easy. The third step is it needs to be highly enjoyable. This isn't something that should feel like you have to make yourself do it. It should not be an item on your to-do list. It should be so fun and enjoyable and make you feel so amazing that you wouldn't even think of skipping it. And once you start to do this, you'll actually find the days you don't do it, you'll really, really miss it and notice dramatic effects when you do not do it. Simple, easy, highly enjoyable. Last step is it needs to be repeatable. So it's best if you make a daily ritual that's your sacred time just for you. Don't make it dependent on anyone else. Don't make it dependent on the weather. Don't make it dependent on being in one certain space. You want to be able to travel and do it anytime, anywhere with anyone around. So, simple, easy, highly enjoyable, and repeatable. What can you do for 5, 10, maybe 15 minutes a day that allows you to feel how you most want to feel? So as an example, I'll give you my ritual. And right now mine is I most want to feel centered in my life. There's a lot going on. I got a ton on my plate. My focus is all over the place. So if I don't take 5, 10 minutes every day to just get centered and tune into myself, I feel scattered and I'm all over the place. So I take time before I even put my feet on the ground. I don't even get out of bed. I turn on a recorded guided meditation. I get super centered, and then I make a few requests out to the universe. I think about what I want for that day, for this week, what I'm trying to create or manifest, and close that up with a little bit of an energy sort of meditation as well that I do. That's for me. And typically, what you're going to want to do is find something and commit to it at a certain time of day. So mine right now is in the morning. I've also done some in the evening. Sometimes people do that on their lunch hour. So pick what time of day you can really commit to and stick to, and then pick a period of time. So if we just say, I'm going to do this forever, not a great idea. Your ritual is actually going to grow and evolve with you. because you're growing and evolving. So pick a period of time. 21 to 40 days is usually a pretty good amount of time. And then you're going to choose how you're going to hold yourself accountable. Are you going to make a little heart or check mark on your calendar on the days that you did it? Are you going to track it in an app? I love the Streaks app for this. Are you going to do it with a friend so you guys can hold each other accountable? Just make sure you have a way to track it and hold yourself accountable to your daily progress with your ritual. Another piece, and this is really one of the core pieces of what makes it sacred time, is you want to add in elements that are going to make it feel special and sacred. So that might mean that you put on your favorite music while you do it. That might mean you light a candle, or you have your favorite mala beads, or wear your lovely scarf that feels amazing, or you light incense, or you have crystals that you like. Whatever it is that makes it feel sacred for you. Maybe you have a special journal just for this, or a special place in your house that makes you feel really good. Whatever that is, make sure it feels really wonderful and you are looking forward to your ritual. All right, and then the last step is to kind of test things out and make sure it really does make you feel the way you want to feel. So do a couple test run days to make sure, and then commit. All right, so let's do a little review on your daily ritual. The 4 key guidelines are: it needs to be simple, easy, highly enjoyable, and repeatable. You want to pick something about 5, 10, maybe max 15 minutes. More than that, you probably won't be able to do it every day. Commit to doing that activity or ritual at a certain time, morning, afternoon, evening, whatever feels good for you, for a certain number of days. Then you want to track it, make sure that you're holding yourself accountable. And what you'll want to do when you get to the end is, number 1, celebrate your amazing commitment and check in with how you feel after doing it for, let's say, 40 days. And then you want to tune in because your ritual might need to evolve. So what's working, what's not, what needs to shift, what do you want to do differently? I would love to hear from you, social gals, about what you are creating for your daily ritual. So comment below with what you're going to do for your daily ritual, how many days you're going to do it, and how you're going to hold yourself accountable. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to be authentically who you are, do the work that you love, and do the work that lights up your soul. Again, I'm Rebecca Nizial from Work with Soul, and I will be hanging out with you every month over here on the Social Life blog. Love you. Bye for now.